Fucking bastard!
What's going on, guys? I'm sitting here with Yassine after a... What did you do this weekend?
Yo, I got top 8 at YCS Sydney. Let's go!
Let's go!
See ya with the Nintendo Switch and the beautiful prize card. I didn't win, unfortunately.
Let's go. You can claim it. It's alright, though.
Next time, yeah. I'm gonna get the ultra rare version though. That one's just, it's not good enough. Huh? It's my bad.
I feel that.
Well, how was your
I got
weekend?
destroyed by this
My
legend.
bad, everybody else in the room.
Yeah, shout outs to everyone. Shout outs to the boys, Hani, Kamal, Chris G, and you. Yeah, for sure. So, but yeah, no, it was an insane experience. I'm actually so glad that I went all the way to Australia. It was worth it. Like from Montreal, it's like 24 hours of flights the way there. I thought I was gonna die. I didn't, and then I thought I was gonna die in Australia again because of the animals. And I got scammed because I didn't see anything spicy. There's literally nothing there. So everyone who thinks that there's a lot of kangaroos in Australia, well, you're right, but they're not like in the city. So yeah, my bad. Yeah, you're gonna have to go a little far. But yeah, no. Honestly, I'm really glad about like the whole experience. Like I said, I traveled like 1 week before, so I got to explore the country a little bit. Everything was just insane. Like this country is honestly just degenerate. It's like tier 0. And yeah, I got a lot of shout outs to give, by the way. So shout outs to my sponsors, as you can see, Inspire TCG, as well as Dueling Guard. Please check both of them out. This wouldn't be possible without them. So yeah, both links will be in the description box below. And for Dueling Guard, use the coupon code YASSIN6R6 for 5% off your next order. And also huge shout outs to my sponsors as well, Card Brawlers. Again, link will be in the description box below. None of that would be possible without like any of you guys. And also huge shout outs to my boy Jojo ASMR for just being so nice and giving me such a nice experience at Strike 1 Locals the day I landed literally in Australia. So I just had so much fun and in a Pojang's Locals, and then I got to hang out with the whole crew afterwards. It was so fun. So yeah, again, like I said, everything about this experience was amazing. Definitely would do it again. Anyways, for the deck profile now, yeah, I know it's really funny. So I'm on the 3 Snake Eye Ash, 3 Bonfires, so 6 starters, as well as 2 Diabell Stars and 3 Wanted. Maybe this should have been 3 of. At first I was playing 41 with 3 Witch, and then I cut it down to 2. It's just that in this deck it's a little less good. Diabell Star and Wanted don't actually do the same end board as Snake Eye Ash and Bonfire because of the way I play the deck. So this ends on Appaloosa and Blue Whale Arvada, whereas this ends on Appaloosa and Blue Whale, that's it. No Arvada. Which is still fine, but I don't know. And also, like, I don't really like drawing Diabell Star as my only starter. Like, Wanted obviously is better because you draw 1 card, and these cards are just, like, insane. Yeah. And also played the double Populous as well as 1-for-1 and Original, so it's like a 91, I think, % chance of getting a 1-card combo. It's fine. I bricked a few times, actually. I bricked against Kamal in top 8 game 1, but I drew so many hand shoves that at least I was able to survive and just like climb back up. Yeah, the 1 Oak and the 1 Flamberge. Yep. And for the Fire King card, same as you, just double Kieran with 1 of the other guys. You can play Barong actually if you really want to with 3 Kierans. You can go like big on the Fire Kings. That's what that's what Jonah actually did. So yeah, they're kind of nice. Now 3 Ash, 3 Nibiru, 3 Imperm, and 3 Veiler. Yeah, 12 hand traps. And Island Sanctuary with Talent and 3 Cross Out. So yeah, maybe I should have main decked Call by the Grave. But again, it's really hard to like squeeze everything in 40 cards.
This is 40?
Yeah, it's 40.
Oh man, I gotta rewatch the profile. That was crazy.
Yeah.
How do you fit all that card?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's really.
Are you playing Warner?
No, not in the main.
There you go.
Yeah, because I'm on 12 hand traps, so.
Yeah, but he plays crossbow.
I'm just letting you know the difference like in cards.
With the cross-out game 1 or no?
Nah, not on game 1. On game 1, it's not that real, but it came up like once against pure Snake Eyes, but I think I don't think I drew cross out anyways, so it was a weird situation. For the side deck, this is my siding pattern for the fire matchups going second. I sided well, at least against pure. I'm on 3 Mourner, 3 Bestials, and then the Divine Temple, and I sat out all the 7 Fire King cards, and the 5 monsters as well as Island Sanctuary. None of this mattered, honestly. Like my whole side deck that I'm about to show you, nothing mattered because every time I lost, it's always like on engine cards anyways, and not like side deck cards. So even if my side deck was perfect, it wouldn't have changed anything. Double Pancratops. Again, same thing. This card's good in theory, but it doesn't matter because the one time I drew this card, it got Solemn Judgmented against Centurion, so I lost that game anyways. And then Cosmic Cyclone maybe could have been a 3 of instead of the 2 Pancratops. I don't know. Again, not really relevant. But I guess this card's also playable going first. It's just that I already have too many cards going first, which is kind of like my issue. Duster for going second, but it's an unsearchable 1 of, and it's not like it's a cross-out target. And for the kind of like these cards are pretty much always side end going first, with sometimes like the Cosmic as well. So my philosophy is just that I really want to increase the likelihood of playing through things, whereas Summon Limit doesn't really make me play through anything. But Call by the Grave and Talents, at least they allow me to keep pushing. So that's why I just did that. But maybe in hindsight, I probably should have cut the 2 Pancratops in favor of like double Cosmic, so I can also side in the 2 Cosmics. Or also cut the Duster and the 3rd Talent for 2 more Summon Limit. Not that it matters. And also, I really wanted to have that 1 Summon Limit just in case it would be like a cross-out target. But the one time I drew Summon Limit as to use it as a cross-out target, I drew the Summon Limit as well. So I drew the Summon Limit and the cross-out. That was horrendous. For the side deck, extra deck, Linkray Bohita Dark, Phoenix IPSP, and then Sunlight Wolf Doolittle Chimera. Doolittle Chimera is here instead of Heat Soul. You can pretty much only really play one or the other. The real application for this card is that it's a Fire Beast, so when you link it off, and then you go Garunix effect, instead of having to revive back the Ponix, you can revive back this. And then you can use it and any other monster to make the Princess instead of like using 3 monsters for Princess. It's a little more neggy. But yeah, Doolittle Chimera was great for me, honestly. It came up multiple times, but I can also understand why Heat Soul is nice. It really just depends on how you play the deck. It's just like there's a lot of differences in philosophies. It's a complicated deck for sure. I don't even know if it's like a solved deck, but at this
Definitely
point.
not close.
Yeah, it's not solved. Yeah, there's so many things that you can do with this deck. Then Celine, double Princess. Celine came up like maybe once or twice. My regret was also not playing Access Code, so I would have like less things to climb into. I really only had like these monsters. But the extra deck space is somewhat tight because I really wanted to play the Phoenix, and I think Phoenix is good. And yeah, everything else is just a necessity, right? But it's just no shot, no. Amblo Whale was so good for me.
Amblo who?
Amblo, huh? Bro. No shot. You guys are crazy, but yeah, no.
I don't even know if we're crazy. I just think we're realistic.
I forgot this card existed.
Bro,
These decks came up so often for me. I don't know.
That card just doesn't come up, bro.
It's like the when it's destroyed, you get to revive back the IP. It's just like it's more interruptions, but also the graveyard effect. It throws people off guard. You can chain block as well. It doesn't target. Everything about this card was just amazing for me. So Amblo Whale, no regret, but. Maybe Access Code. I don't know. It didn't really matter.
In a world, if you just took it out your extra deck and played without it, you'd realize it.
I would have to play completely differently. I would have to maybe adapt to your version for that. It's just like coherent with my decisions.
I agree.
Because of the way I play my deck, it makes sense.
Yeah, it does. 100%. I agree. Because you're doing the combo where you go Appaloosa first instead of like...
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know, like...
Yeah, I know. Because otherwise you obviously want to go into Heat Soul first. Since you can go into Sun and Wolf and then Heat Soul in the extra monster zone.
I mean, it depends. If I have the extra body, I make Appo. If I don't have the extra body, I just make Heat Soul. And like that's the thing, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
good.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for my deck list. I mean, again, I think it was fine. It's just that the few losses that I had, nothing mattered. That's all I can say, because it's just like you're gonna break because of things that you can't control, like drawing like multiple Snake Eye Ash, Populous, Flambridge Oak, all the bad cards. It doesn't matter how good you are at deck building. These things will happen. You will lose games. You can be like the best player on earth, and it's gonna happen. But yeah, I love this deck. If you ask me, like, what do I recommend between Pure Snake Eyes and Fire King, it really does depend on the environment that you're at. If everybody's playing Fire decks, then I think Pure Snake Eyes is better because it has room for more non-engine. But I think in a rogue-heavy environment, it makes sense to play Fire King because the Fire King cards are nice at pushing through boards. And I think against the Voiceless Voice deck, Fire King might be better. And I faced quite a lot, actually. I faced 2 in Top Cut. So yeah, it didn't matter that I played Fire King cards, at least for me. So no complaints there. I liked my deck, and I also, like I said, had a great experience in Sydney, Australia. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And again, massive shout outs to everyone. This was a great experience, and yeah, that's it. Thank you. Take care.